Say, Charo, na when they come here, one of the things that they notice is medyo tahimik ang mga teammates nila. You know, diba? Yan ang madalas nilang sinasabi because they're so used to being talkative and noisy in other countries and in other competitions. Balikan natin yan mamaya kasi alam ko ikaw may experience ka sa ganyan. Balikan muna natin ang ating panel at large na si Amanda Howe.
Boom and Charo, nakausap ko ang bagong import na si Crisel Esdel tungkol sa challenges of entering a new team. Sabi niya, masaya siya to be here and she tries her best to do her job well because that is what she came here for in the first place. Nabanggit rin niya that more than anything, it's the girls that make her transition so much more easier. Kaya naman hindi siya nahihirapan mag-adjust. Back to you, Boom and Charo.
Maraming salamat. She landed, as we mentioned, from Bucharest, 10 hours prior to the game, her first game for Motolite, as a replacement, of course, and
10 hours and still smiling.
Sabi niya, di ba? Okay lang.
Ano tayo? Tutulong ako. I will give my best.
That is not easy. No sleep. You're coming from a flight. But okay, I wanted to see as nakikita natin yung leading scorers natin dito, and it's obviously the imports dominating for both teams. Your experience in dealing and playing with yung mga ganong imports na talagang mataganda, they're fiery, they're natututunan naman ng mga Pilipino yan, ng mga Filipino players?
Yes, I think there's also a change with how we play already.
With
you can
them,
see that, yes, with them, and even after they leave already, some of these, we have remnants of how they are.
Good.
And that's what we want. That's why we're doing reinforced conferences, to learn from these people because they have more experiences than us. They've been battling even harder.
But even in beach volleyball, pag nakakalaban yung mga ibang bansa, napapansin nyo how they communicate with each other, di ba?
The only way for us to grow as a volleyball community also and as an athlete is to be with people who are even more than us, even better than us. And that's what these imports are leaving to the Philippine volleyball community. That's why we're very, very thankful also for them.
Enjoy ako panoorin yung mga ganyan. Na Djokovic na talagang Limareva Flink just kicked the post over the weekend dahil hindi pumasok yung palo niya. Alam mo yung ganun talagang seryoso. Ayaw nila magpatalo talaga. As we go to Tots Carlos here who finds a donut hole on the defense and the biggest lead for Motolite in any set. This is at 5.
Creamline.
Motolite fans, buhay dito sa third set, lamang ng 5 sa simula ng ating third set. But yun nga, the question is, can they sustain it? Because they had a 4-point lead also in the second set. Inabol ng Creamline Cool Smashers, and as we know, naipanalo pa ng Creamline. So right now,
we need more consistency coming from the Motolite squad.
And less errors.
Correct, less errors talaga.
Especially from the service line. And it is Ganaban's turn to serve with a 5-point lead. Taupin. Oh, that's too good. Too high and too easy for Blanco.
That was a gift for Ali Blanco.
Alas na lang yun.
Ang ganda ng taas para sa kanya. Parang si Gia lang yung nag-set.
Best player. For the cool.
I'll take it, she says, for my 10th point. Tots, cross court. This is going to bounce out. So good attack, good showing for Tots Carlos so far para dito sa Motolite, para kay Coach Air.
Credit also to Ponce there. She knows her role. If she's not the one digging or receiving, she has to be the one setting, especially if it's the setter who receives.
Sato. Oh, nice get there mula kay Estranero. Pero chance ball. Taupin.
Alvin
Nalabas.
on the hit out. 5, serving 9.
Full swing. Targeting the smaller blocker.
Ganda talaga ng form ni Dao.
Sobra.
Magalanza.
Picture
Serving for
perfect.
Creamline.
Nakita mo. Almost the same as Eliza Valdez.
yeah.
Yes.
Tang will go back to Tots, who received that serve.
Alvin off the hand of
Man,
Thompson.
you can hear the thud on the
6,
ball.
serving 9.
Look at the swing. Look at the mechanics. Yung atras, 2 steps, a full swing.
And Dao going more and more
Galanza.
down the line. Because you're right, talagang mas maliit ang blocker natin sa down the line.
Galanza serving. Oh! Nalito si Thompson kay Carlos. Yung 5 puntos
7
na
to 9.
kalamangan, baba sa 2.
Motolite needs to have a point right now. Hindi nila
Galanza.
pwede masyadong palapitan ng Creamline, especially since we know how Creamline plays.
Tots hiningi yung bola.
Carlos
Inilusot
through the block.
sa mga kamay ni Sato at Morado
10, serving 7.
sa high set.
Medyo butas ang block ni Risa at saka ni Zia that time.
Serving for
Tama,
Motolite.
sabi ni
Number
Charo na
18,
kailangan sila ng
Fox
puntos. Nakakuha ng
Carlos.
puntos to break that run, that 3-point run. Gia again to Sato. Not that time.
Net touch.
Back to
Sato.
4.
11 to 7.
It seems that now in this set, the Creamline Cool Smashers has more errors than Motolite.
Service.
And
Carlos.
thought Carlos with 3 attack points coming in this set.
Ganda ng hugot
3
sa
point
kanya, no? Kaya lang,
for
yun nga,
Creamline.
service error.
Dao Calvin, foreign guest player, serving for the Cool Smashers.
Butika. Pinawi lang.
3 points
Binigyan
for
din ng
Motolite.
puntos.
Back-to-back errors na naman. Boom! Coming from both Motolite and Creamline. At malaki pa rin ang kalamangan ng Motolite
Desma Ramos,
sa set na
serving for
to.
Motolite.
So, 8 service errors so far in total para sa Motolite. 6 din ang Creamline, ha? Hindi natin napansin. Naka-6 na rin sila. Valdez gets it through the block.
Valdez off the block.
Ramos was there but
Serving
did not
12.
step over.
Medyo sideways ang movement ni Ramos instead of moving forward.
Serving for Creamline. Number 5, Risa Sato.
3-point lead. Ganaban. Kitang-kita. Ayel. Too much angle on that one.
10 to 12.
2 straight points for Creamline here.
Service. Sato.
Over receive. Valdez. Tots keeps it alive
Valdez
pero hindi
down the
naaabot.
line.
So that 5-point lead
11
now down to 1. I
12.
wonder if Coach
Sana lang.
Air is thinking about a timeout here.
Yes. I think she is thinking about it, but she's not yet sure. Gonna call the timeout or not.
Service. Sato.
But again, we've seen this happen in the second set.
Ah.
Nakahabol ng Creamline. Kahit na mga Motolite ng 4, ng 3, ng 5, nahahabol ni Creamline talaga.
Binibigyan ng free ball itong Creamline. Esdel will give another chance ball. Gia to Blanco. That's a little low. Nobody taking it.
Motolite needs to be more aggressive in this set if they want to win it.
Oh, they dodged the bullet there. Nakaiwas sila doon.
Yes.
Sinuwerte sila
11.
doon. Blanco had nobody in front of her practically.
But again, boom, Motolite cannot just wait for Creamline to make
Oo,
errors.
talaga. Kaya nga sinuwerte sila doon.
Yes.
Ayel
Nalihis na
Estranero.
ni Blanco yung bola. Sumobra lang.
nakahinga sila lahat sa palo ni Blanco.
So good decision by Coach Air not to call a timeout there. Gia will go back to her. Why not?
With a quick hit.
Gotta
12
love
to 13.
the distribution and the setting prowess talaga.
And what I like about Gia now, especially in this game boom that we're
Gia
seeing
Morado.
is napapabawi niya kagad
Bawi.
yung mga spikers niya.
Kanina si
you're a
Gumabaw, no?
yes, you're right. And if you're a spiker and your setter does that, it gives you really a lot of confidence as a player.
Na si Mitch, ngayon si Ali. Thompson from the other side. What a bullet for
hits
Shannon
the spot.
Thompson.
14-12.
Motolite now in the lead. They're leading by 2 against Creamline. And this is the time that you want to see more aggressiveness coming from Motolite. Kanina medyo hesitant sila. Although they were leading, mafe-feel mo na medyo unsure yung mga movements ng mga players ng Motolite. But now, they really need to be more aggressive.
That is her third service error
13
for Shannon Thompson. Again,
So that's the 9th.
9th for them all in all.
Eliza Valdez, team captain.
That's a lot of 3 points for the serves.
That's good reaction there by Kyla. Oh,
Blanco off the hand of Ponce.
and now
We're
we're
tied
tied
at
up.
14.
The biggest lead was at 5 at 8-3 earlier.
Smart move coming from Blanco there. 1-2 play. She knows na papasok si Ponce to receive that ball. So nobody will be there in the corner.
Estelle again. Kaupin. Still.
Lanza.
Sorry, that was Galanza. No?
Yes, that's
Sorry,
Gemma Galanza.
Able
14.
to get that through. Ang hirap nun. Lumamang na. Down 5. Now, up 1.
Valdez.
There needs to be a bit of adjustment with the blocks because they've been targeting, Creamline has been targeting that cross-court hit coming from the opposite side since kanina pa.
Tang. Ayel. Thompson.
Ball is out.
And now we get to the second technical
timeout.
timeout. Motolite na naman ang
Creamline.
Abante 16-14. Sorry, check that. Creamline ang Abante 16-14. Saturday, dito tayo sa Philoil Flying V Center. But on Sunday, Alonte Sports Arena, Piñan, Laguna. Abangan mo. Abangan nyo ang Pacific Town versus Petrogas sa ating first game. And then Banco Perlas kontra Motolite sa second game. Meantime, down 5, 8-3. Now up 2 are the defending champs. And that girl has been running the engine, so to speak.
Yes, activating almost everybody on the side of the Creamline Pool Smashers.
And
Gia
with the
Morado.
second technical timeout. Team captain Eliza Valdez. Serving for Creamline.
16 serving. 14. It is out. They'll give the point.
Coach Tai contesting that ball,
the block.
saying it did
Carlos.
not cross over the net.
16.
But point is given to Motolite as that ball is called as a check out for Tots Carlos.
Well, importante
Yes.
dito, Charo,
Ayun na.
para sa Motolite. Hindi
Serving
mo
for
wala ng
Motolite.
loob. Hindi ma-discourage. I know they're probably thinking in their head, some of them, eto na naman, umabol na naman ang Creamline. And that's human nature in sports. Pero kailangan nila, they gotta get over that.
They really need to fight that mentality, no?
It was,
Kanapa.
Yes,
I think it was a good call, no?
Yes, it was a good call. It touched the hands of the blocker of the Creamline Pool Smashers.
again, another
Lanza
cross
with
court.
a cut shot.
Gemma
17 to
Galanza
16.
from the opposite side. Linihis pakaliwa. And another tough set from Gia.
But wow, that angle coming from Gemma.
It's beautiful.
Foreign guest player, Ali Blanco.
Again, the blockers really need to
Serving
adjust
for
because Gemma's
Creamline.
not doing anything differently.
Estelle.
Estelle
When it's
with
a
cross
perfect
court
set
shot.
na ibibigay sa kanya,
We're tied
Charo,
at
ang
17.
taas ng porsyento.
Ang bilis ng bola.
No. They gotta get more of that.
Motolite,
Yes.
12 out.
But of course, they're
13,
having
Soyuz
problems sa
in.
kanilang first ball, so
4
hindi
out,
ma-set up
17,
itong si
Emnas.
Cristel. Right now, 17 all. Emnas is back. Soyuz is back.
Pen Emnas.
Full
Serving
front
for
line,
Motolite.
technically, for Motolite here with Soyuz, Carlos, and Ramos.
Hard serve coming from Pen there.
Wow,
Up
Tan
in,
Ponce
off the
felt
hand of
the
Ponce.
brunt.
18 to 17.
She was there, boom.
She was.
She really was in
By
position.
one.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Almost at her chest. There, at the chest.
Gemma Galanza.
Grabe, lakas ng
Serving for the
palo.
cool
Daw.
smashers.
Pero parang wala lang kay Ponce. Parang sige, ulitin nyo.
Lang
Nandito rin ako.
Hindi lang na-control. Ramos sa gitna. Thompson gets that one. Oh, what a dive by Valdez. No pin. That will be a Motolite point.
Lifting
Foul
violation
ball.
called on Dow.
Calvin. We're tied at
Kailangan
18.
kumapit dito Motolite. 18 all. They need to extend this one to a fourth set. Ang Creamline naman, gusto ng kanilang pang-anim na sunod-sunod na
Serving for
panalo.
Motolite.
Motolite still executing that three-man block against Eliza Valdez. And Dow.
Sato naman ang binigyan
Sato,
ni
with
Gia.
attack.
Sobrang daming
19 to
pinupuntahan.
18.
Sobrang daming weapons
Gumagana.
at gumagana para dito sa Creamline.
Foreign guest player, Dow
19-18.
Calvin.
Down the wire sa ating
Serving for
third set.
Creamline.
Great serve.
20 to 18.
Wow, Dow just very steady. The service line.
They're going to call a timeout here. Talking about Motolite.
Timeout.
They have a 2-game
Motolite.
winning streak. You need to arrest this one.
This ball, you're gonna scoot up.
Here on
Spots.
Saturday,
If it comes in the deep seam, you're gonna take this. Shannon's over here, right? Okay, so you're just gonna commit to this right now. Yep, we need a pass. And if it lands any shorter, you need to get that ball, the front row player. Got it? Hey, we got this.
Work.
Next point! Hey, together! Work!
Serving for Creamline. Foreign guest player, Dow
Crucial timeout para
Calvin.
kay Coach Air. Dalawang abante. They need a point here. And they get it
Thompson over the block.
from
19
Shannon Thompson.
to 20.
Great set, great pass by Emnas. Sense of urgency para sa Motolite. They need
Desma Ramos. Serving for Motolite.
They need to be able to be very, very steady with their game and really minimize their errors.
and dig deep here. Especially defensively. Yun na nga
Sato
dahil na
scores with a quick
nalulusutan
hit.
sila eh.
21 to 19.
Hindi nila
Substitution.
matimingan ang block nila with
Creamline,
Blanco,
12
Sato,
out.
yeah.
Sato. Because even
Negrito.
Blanco, even though Blanco and Sato are both middle blockers, the timing for blocking them is very different. Sato's a
Lisa
very
Sato.
short low
Serving
balls,
for the
and then
cool
Blanco
smashers.
naman has high ones.
Kyle Negrito papasok dito for the very first time and a reception error.
22 to 19.
An expensive one para kay Thompson naman dito. So Negrito ang magsiset. And also Ken block
Service.
obviously
Sato.
for Creamline. Sato will serve again. Rare
Point
service
for
error
Motla.
for her. She doesn't like it because seryoso yan mag-serve eh.
Substitution. Creamline.
And interesting
1 out,
substitutions
12,
right
Morado
now.
in.
They're gonna
Substitution,
move out
Motolite.
Ellie
13
and
out,
Fen
12,
and
Estranero in.
bring back Ayel
17 out,
and
4,
Crystal.
Esdel.
Ito na,
Ito ng
last
strongest
yeah,
position ng
El
Motolite.
Estranero.
last ditch stand
Serving
dito sa
for
third set.
Motolite.
They're coming off a 5-set win the last time out. Had 2 5-setters so far here in the Reinforced Conference. Blanco again, a miss hit and yet a
Tigata.
point.
Blanco
23
just
to
too
20.
high. Blockers really did not even touch even a glimpse of that ball.
Kia Morado with the serve.
He full strength pero nakapuntos pa rin. Or bad news, Morado is serving. Ayel goes back to Shannon. Gia goes back to Ali. This time, na Blanco.
By Ganaban.
Na Blanco si Blanco.
21,
Blanco.
23.
That's the first block.
The
First successful block, I think, against Ali Blanco.
16.
Bern Flora will come in to
in.
serve. Thompson with her high-risk, high-reward serve. Iuupo muna ni Coach Air.
Bern Flora.
Kasi
serving
crucial
for
na to.
Motolite.
She's there for defensive purposes also si Bern. But Eliza Valdez gets them into match point.
Creamline now at match
24-21.
One more point for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
And one last time out for Coach
Motolite.
Air here.
This Sunday,
You gotta make sure when you're going over there to block, it's a fast move back into the court. You're almost there. Right now, who's your go-to hitter? Who wants it? Yep, let's just give. She does. She's been killing it the whole match. Work hard on receive to give her a good pass. Go, Chris. Really good set. Okay, let's go.
That's the last time out for Motolite. And last breath
substitution, Creamline.
para sa kanila. Galanza will move out. Mitch Gumabaw is in. This is for blocking purposes, obviously, para kay Coach
Captain
Tai
Eliza
as they
Valdez.
want to seal
Serving for the match.
their 6th straight win. Bern, Ayel, Estel. A little bit of a
Estelle
patience
says not
with a cross
yet.
court hit.
to Mitch Gumabaw.
22 to 24.
She's still shaking it off. Upo muna.
Substitution,
Mitch.
Creamline.
Oh, sorry,
7
we're
out,
not laughing at
15.
Mitch, but we saw
Galanza.
the reaction of Mitch dito. Hindi nakita sa camera.
Si Mitch mismo tumatawa
Oo,
eh. Medyo
parang-
parang, ay,
Parang
Serving for
hindi ko
Motolite.
nakita yun. Blanco
Blanco
is checked.
denied.
Sumisipa pa
23
dito
to
Motolite.
24. Sana lang.
24-23.
boom, they are still in the game and they still are fighting.
Is it a little bit too late though in terms of their blocking?
Look at that.
Ay,
Look at this
ganun.
celebration.
Calpin puts it
Lands the
away.
set and the match.
And that is the luxury of a Gia Morado.
25-23.
Yes, and